All right, so first, thank you, Professor Rollins, for having us back. It's really great to be back here. This competition really contributed a lot to where we are now and what we've been able to do in the past few years. So I'm Ray. This is James.
Hi. Kind of blend the two.
Rames. We're the founders of ScentShots. So a little bit about us. We provide scent solutions for a lot of the common problems people face in their daily lives. The scents we use are carefully researched and selected, and we have a lot of different technology we use to then provide these scents. We provide scents on an individual basis with packets. We could scent a room. We could scent an entire building if need be, whatever the customer asks for. We have three divisions, if you will. Consumer products, we're launching into the healthcare arena right now. And we have a marketing/scent branding division. So quick disclaimer, we are seeking funding. We are looking to speak with accredited investors only. So scent is gaining a lot of traction in the popular media. Dr. Oz has spoke about it on his show multiple times. Here's a little clip from his website where he talks about smelling vanilla for weight loss. Here's more from Dr. Oz talking about using aromatherapy for mood. And MSN.com had an article talking about aromatherapy for weight loss, for energy as well. So I thought it was pretty interesting. So in line with that, we have consumer products that fulfill the demand. We have thin scent for those who are seeking to curb their appetite, lose weight. We have energy scent for those looking to bolster their energy, whether this is enhanced athletic performance or mental focus, concentration. And we're in the final stages of developing dream scent for those seeking a little help with falling asleep at night, a little help relaxing when they're feeling on edge. We have a new scent cube, which I have up there. It can scent up to 500 square feet. It runs for 2 hours after you turn it on. And you could put any scent you want into this. A lot of retailers are very interested in this with our citronella scent as an insect repellent, mosquito repellent, and are looking to really push this spring, this summer for home and garden. So as was mentioned, I'm about 4 weeks away from graduating medical school. So the healthcare arena is something that's really interesting to me. There are a lot of great studies that have been done showing benefits with certain essential oils, reducing anxiety, decreasing the need for pain medication, which is huge. A great study done at NYU by the Department of Anesthesiology and Surgery together found that lavender essential oil, when given to patients, increased their satisfaction with their pain control, which is huge. Hospitals are competing left and right for patient satisfaction to be number one with that. So something like this, increasing satisfaction, is enormous. A follow-up study done by the same people found that the use of lavender essential oil after surgery cut the narcotic requirement of their patients almost in half for morphine that they were given, and following from that, decreased sedation rates. So I'm looking to do a lot of research in this area in terms of decreasing pain medication. Doctors would love to write less for narcotics, increasing patient satisfaction with their pain control, and I have different healthcare facilities and hospitals that are very interested in doing this with me. We can provide these scents on an individual basis for a hospital room, or we could scent an entire suite, whether it's an MRI suite, radiology, emergency department. We could explore scents for nausea and in oncology. So there's really a lot of potential in terms of decreasing healthcare costs and improving patient satisfaction.
Okay. Sorry. Thanks. I'm a little coarse. I've been talking to a lot of investors and partners, so excuse me. So thanks, Ray. I just want to talk to you guys about, about the marketing side. Obviously, we want to capitalize on everything that we're talking about in terms of the science side of it. But when we're talking about leveraging third-party distribution, we have many of the leading players in the healthcare market, as well as a lot of consumer companies very, very interested in our products and applications. So it doesn't really matter how big the environment or how small the environment is. We have the products, and we can diffuse up to 50,000 square feet. So whether it's a casino in Vegas, whether it's a cruise ship, whether it's a hotel, we have the manufacturing partners, we have the scents, and we have the ability to execute. So what we are looking for, as we said, we are looking for capital to help execute. We are not looking just to kind of theorize it. We are ready to go. Okay, so in terms of the branding, now again, what we're talking about, that the individual products have the ability to brand. So the ScentShot applications, we can take those scent products and essentially replicate a consumer's brand. So we can create the Coppertone scent. We can create the Red Bull scent. So marketers are looking for applications to extend the brand visibility. We've got one of our strategic partners flying out to meet with the other coffee company out in Seattle, okay, on Monday, to talk about the integration of scent with video technology. And so when someone comes into a room, they really want to get engaged. So scent is the new frontier as it relates to marketing and marketers. We're in New York and we're talking to major ad agencies. We have access. We've had major meetings with a lot of these companies and they're like, let's go. And so again, as I said, what we're looking for is to deploy. And so in terms of the ability to execute, we are ready and primed to go. Our manufacturers are global, whether it's individual packs, they're manufactured in Germany. Our scent infusion equipment is manufactured in Miami. And so, again, we're ready to move forward this. So from an investment point of view, this is very, very lucrative. In terms of the ability to continually scent an environment, this is annuitized revenue, where we put in the technology and this build out on a monthly basis. So we're anticipating a huge uptick in terms of sales in the next 4 years from healthcare, from marketing companies, from ad agencies are looking for innovative ways to extend the brand in many different types of verticals. So again, we've been a little bit conservative in terms of our use of proceeds, but as it relates to the R&D, it's very important that Ray gets in there and kind of spearheads that research. With 6,000 hospitals across the country and all those individual areas from oncology, radiology. I used to run an MRI company. I would have patients, opt out of going through their MRI. And so that meant $1,500 lost just in 30 minutes. So again, there's monetization there that we can make that case. So again, from the marketing perspective, we have dozens of retailers ready to roll. This product, like I said, we're going to be launching this spring. We have developed a citronella cedar scent. We've got a lot of retailers that said we want to carry this for the spring. You can take that product to the beach. You can put it on your patio. You can take it anywhere, and that will repel insects.
It comes in multiple colors.
Right. So we have a green one for the beach. So, and again, you guys can read through that. That's pretty self-explanatory. But again, so this is how far we've come in the last couple of years, and we now just want to kind of open it up to a bunch of Q&A, and we're happy to answer anything. Thanks, guys.
Yeah.
So you're creating a category, and I think it's actually pretty exciting. But I think your marketing or positioning suffers a little bit from a lack of pizzazz. Mm-hmm. So calling it ScentShots doesn't, I think, capture the power of what you're presenting.
Right.
Have you thought about that? Have you been introspective and say, how do we jazz this up to get marketers to lean forward, enthusiastic?
Well, the ScentShots was really, an iteration that came out of the individual packs, when and where. But again, we are talking to design agencies and branding agencies to how, to really kind of extend that brand identity to encompass the healthcare or to encompass some of these other applications. But you're right, it does have some limitability, as it relates to that name, but we are open to obviously rebranding, for each different type of vertical.
You may remember, the movie industry tried to create smell-o-vision way back when.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Actually, yeah. Google did. I tried it a couple weeks ago.
and it dawns on me that you have the ability to define a whole new genre of marketing, mm-hmm. but ScentShots is a pale effort.
Oh yeah, totally. I agree with that. That's just one category, one product.
Those was with the individual packets.
Yeah, correct.
That was your very mm-hmm. first product.
Yeah, exactly.
Personalized shot.
Right, exactly.
Yeah.
Yes.
Nancy?
What about some concerns about people who are allergic or repel scents mm-hmm. in environments?
It depends how we provide the scents. We could provide it on an individual basis in our scent packs. We could provide that to patients individually. We can ask them, would you like this? We don't necessarily have to right away scent an entire radiology suite. And it's informed consent. Patients have reactions to medications all the time. anytime a patient undergoes surgery or are given anything, the benefits and the risks are described to them, and they agree to it. And if they'd be in the hospital, we'd have the medications to address that. But it's a much cheaper alternative.
Yes. I'm sorry.
Can scents be digitized?
In what capacity?
Well, is there a formula that for every scent where you use 2 units of oregano and 3 units of mint, and you could reduce a scent to a set of information?
Yeah, the scent developers, the fragrance houses, do that with their chemicals. You know, they have a recipe and they make it. And I basically, the way we've been doing it, I've been doing the research, looking through the journals, the published literature, and giving them the raw ingredients that I want, and then they basically then do that, put it together, and make it smell pleasing.
How many ingredients does it take to make your palette of scents?
I'm sorry?
How many different ingredients does it take?
Well, we're not the perfumers. We work with 6 of the leading perfume companies in the world, from IFF to companies in Miami. Again, we've developed signature scent for the Ritz-Carlton, for Norwegian Cruise Lines. So again, we're not there to get into the minutia of the scent formulation. We defer that over to the experts. But
yeah, as long as it has the main ingredients that we'd like, that the research has shown provides the benefits.
Good question. Great. Thank you very much,
Thanks,
guys, for
guys.
coming back.
Thank you.